do it, I commit to doing it, and I will do my 10,000 steps a day. That reduces death by 50%. It's time to take action.
Come on, you can do it. Oh, man.
We commit. We commit.
All right. Hello, everybody. Let's have some greeting. If anybody wants to say hello, we're going to try something new and just say, unmute yourselves and have a greeting. Welcome to everybody that's made the time to join us today. How are you, Philippe?
Hi, Rory. How are you? Gonzalo, how are you?
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Rory. Hi, Pierre. Hey, Gonzalo. How you guys?
Hey, Alan.
Hey, guys.
I saw you
Hi,
there
Sharon.
today, Alan. You did that little post on the video at the 10K challenge today. You're out and about. Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey.
Fantastic, man.
Loving it.
Rory, how are you? It's a long time.
Loving. Hi, everybody. Good to see you guys. Fantastic.
Hello.
Hi.
Sharon, you doing well?
Hi, everybody.
Good. All right, should we kick off then?
Yes.
All right. Philippe, I must just ask you to unmute. And can you hear me? Can you hear me, Philippe?
Yes, very well. Very
Oh,
well.
okay, fantastic.
Yes.
Well, let me do the share. Gonzalo, we sorted, and let's kick in. Things are starting to get fun now, so I'm pretty happy to share. Before we do that, I just want to highlight again with regards to Gonzalo's Sunday messages. They always intriguing to read, and we're just posting out to remind people that if you want a nice short read. So, Gonzalo, over to you. Tell us about Sunday's message.
Yeah, for sure. Hi, everybody. Good to see everybody here. A lot of names that I recognize and I talk to quite often. I just want to talk to you about Sunday with StepClub. A lot of you are already familiar with this, but there's a lot of new people on board. It's basically something that we came up with for Sundays. It usually shows up in your inbox at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's a quick read, never too long at all. Shouldn't take you longer than 3 minutes to read, even at your slowest pace. It's usually just a random idea. It may or may have nothing to do with Step Club itself. You guys get enough emails already on a constant basis from us that have to do with, constantly telling you about the Step Club itself and the 10,000K challenge and is your account up to date, all that kind of stuff. This is something totally unique. It has to do with just a random ideas. And like I said, it could and could not have anything to do with Step Club. This weekend was about Roger Federer, and I saw there was quite a few things that appeared, I don't know, in newsletters and conversations about talent and hard work and where do they all fit and where do those two things fit. And don't get me wrong, to be a Roger Federer, you need to have some talent. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you that hard work will always beat out talent. But hard work and talent of some sorts will get you very far. And this conversation, this post was a little bit about my feelings about Roger Federer and how he attracted me back to tennis back a couple of decades ago when it was just such a pleasure to watch him play. I had never seen anyone play like that before. There's been lots of great players before, of course, but there was something about him that made everything seem so effortless. He made you feel as if playing tennis was easy. It was thoroughly enjoyable to see him win tournament after tournament. And the post also touches a little bit upon, where do those two things fit and how do they relate to each other? I really encourage you to read it. It does two things. You sort of calm down on a Sunday morning. You might smile every now and then if you find it interesting. The other thing it does, if you see that it lands somewhere other than your inbox, just switch it over to your inbox to make sure that maybe more important emails will always appear in your inbox. So train your email system to always make sure that anything coming from StepClub appears in your inbox. And that way you don't miss any important messages and emails from us. And that'll be it, Rory. Back to you.
No, well, thanks, Gonzalo. And I know I was actually chatting with a family friend, and she's a very keen Wimbledon fan, and she's arranged her whole schedule around Wimbledon. So there's definitely those staunch fans of Roger Federer. And I actually said to her, I don't even know who all the new players are. So I think it's going to be interesting to watch this year, strawberries and cream, and a good set of tennis, being played. Yeah. Well, let's kick off. And I think for those people that are new here, welcome. And we really got something quite unique and special. And again, a big thank you to Philippe and the company. The Atlas Group has been around for 30 years and provides a lot of software for mobile operations and other organizations. And this is a project where we as a community have ownership of this project. And this is all about rewarding and well-being. And this is a little bit about a motivation that we ourselves can bring physical rewards, rewards for physical and mental activities. And there's two parts to it. And I've just sort of changed that from a color point of view. You can see there's a red on the left-hand side, and you've got the Step Chain app. And then on the right-hand side with the yellow border, we got the website. And there's two sort of sections to this operation. What you would do is register on the website and you become a member, and then that's where all your information. And part of this is that we want to grow and share this. So this is not an MLM. This is a referral. You just share just in the same way that you would share Amazon or Starbucks. And this is all about our networks and being healthy. On the left-hand side, you've got the app itself, and you would download that and all the instructions come through. And what's really interesting, and Philippe has covered this point before, is that if you're going to launch an app, it's quite expensive to sort of market out there, just from a media point of view. So all that value that would be spent on marketing and sales is being given back to the community. And that's why the referral network system, affiliate system is in place, where from a direct sharing point of view, you get 25% of the membership. And then from an indirect point of view, you get up to 15%. And should you hit certain targets, there's a bonus level of 5%. And it's really not just about the money. It's more about the health that we want to focus on and make sure we as a community work together. So here's the app. We've got prizes next week. Is quite exciting because every month there's a monthly draw prize. And that's for people that maintain their goals for the month. They've hit the daily goals, and which is quite nice. You go into a lucky draw, and as you rank up, you can earn bigger and bigger prizes. So that's that move to win monthly cash draw, and then also you earn from the very first steps that you take as well. And really, this is about motivation. This is about people getting off the couch, and this is all about us getting healthy together. And it makes you accountable, and that's really the point of the app, and how we work together on this. So I mentioned daily goal. What is a daily goal? So a daily goal, nobody has to do a daily goal. This is to motivate you. This is to get you out of your comfort zone and build up to what has been medically proven. If you're doing 10,000 steps or more, you reduce your death health risk by up to 50%. And this is, I think, what's happened in society is we've stopped moving. We spend a lot of time behind computers. We drive around. So getting your body moving again and getting the muscles moving, the blood moving, and everything circulating helps our health. We're so quick to jump and take pills or other medication or fast, shakes and things like that. Where if we do the basics and we have proven results with everybody here, people can tell their stories and be honest and share with you how people are losing weight, they're feeling better, ailments and pains that they've had, inflammation is all moving. And from a daily goal point of view, we want to encourage you to be able to reach that goal. And essentially what you need to do to complete the goal is you need to log into the app, the StepChain app, and register that you've logged into the app. You need to complete 10,000 steps or more, and then we incorporate a mind game with it. The mind game takes literally anywhere between a minute to 3 minutes. And the point of the mind game is to stop you and just take your mind off things a bit and almost reset for the day. And this is also part of the program that we've included. We keep adding to the program from a sense of new games, new opportunities, and we're doing a little bit of social media. I'm going to share some of that tonight as well. So people say to me, or say to us, well, that means I have to do 10,000 steps to get points. No, not at all. You receive your step points from the very first steps that you take. And that one step point is 13 steps. So every 13 steps you take, you're going to get a step point. Every mind game you play, you're going to get 230 points. So that means if you did 1,300 steps, which is way less than the 10,000, you're still going to earn 100 step points for the day, but you're not going to achieve the daily goal. The idea, and you don't have to start off with 10,000. The idea is to improve your health and build up to the 10,000. And if you like some of the super athletes here, they love their running, they're training for the comrades, they're doing all sorts of things, they're clocking amazing steps. So this is about being accountable. And for the first time, you're really getting properly rewarded for the exercise you're doing. Some people have multiple apps. For example, they've got apps for their medical aid and they get bonuses. This you can do at the same time and get the benefit of both as well. And from the points point of view, what happens is the data gets crunched every quarter. So far, we've hit the number of 13 steps. And if it now takes, let's say, 14 steps to get a step point, that's a good thing because that means we as a community are getting healthier. If it reduces, that means we brought on new people that we're also trying to get up to that level of the 10,000 steps as well. So this is a system that effectively adjusts and can't be broken from a point of view. And I think it's really rewarding for everybody around here and make you accountable. And it's also fun to do as well. You know, we share a lot of things in the community, in the WhatsApp group, and I chat with a lot of people, and I'm sure Sharon won't mind me talking about this. But every morning when she's walking with her son, and her son's not, in his young sort of teens. He's a little bit older, and this is quality time that she and her son spend together every morning. Sometimes they talk, sometimes they don't talk. I see other people like Bianca walking with the family. So this is realigning what fitness is about and quality time with your family is about as well. So if we have a look at the app itself, when you go in, you'll see there's a little button here. You should start off with the feed. That's going to give you sort of some stories and things about it. But when you log in, you've got this little activity button over here. That activity button will open up and tell you what you've achieved for the day. So you can see, well, I've clocked 4,926 steps. You then click onto the history. It will give you the full history every day. If you've played a game, if you haven't played a game, meaning a mental game, and how many steps that you've taken as well. And if you click on the insights, it will. You'll see there's a little I button there as well. If you click on the I button over there, next to the insights, it will also tell you about what I'm going to talk about now, which is the multipliers. And again, a reminder on how to get that daily goal. What you're going to do is log into the Step Chain app, complete 10,000 steps or more, and play one mind game. So it's once you get into the sequence of things, it's not that difficult. So what is the multiplier? The multiplier is we want to encourage you to share the fitness app with other people. And to do that, we want to bonus your points. We want to multiply your points. So if you were going to share this app with one person, like you share a cup of coffee or Uber ride, and the people like the app and they become active, you're going to get a 50% bonus on your personal step points. That means if you had 30,000 points for the month, made up with your walking and made up with your mental games, and you achieve 18 daily goals, which means that you've got to do the 10,000 steps, you've got to play the mind game and log in, and you have one person that shared it. It could be your spouse, it could be your teenage child, it's somebody that's active with you and sharing this opportunity. It could be your friend that you're walking with. You're going to get another 50% bonus on your step points. And those step points have a real dollar value to it as well, as you'll see when you go to the marketplace. So 30,000 points effectively becomes 45,000 points. to raise your game up a little bit more, to motivate you. If you were an eagle multiplier, that means you have 3 people that you've shared this opportunity with. They also walking with you or part of a running club. And you then achieve 23 daily goals, plus you have 3 people that are also using the app. Then you are then going to be what we call an eagle multiplier, and you get 250%, meaning if you did 30,000 points, you multiply that by 2.5, you're going to land up at 75,000 points, which is really great, again, when you understand the value of what those points are. On a lion multiplier, you got 500%, you got 5 times the amount of points. Now, this is where you've got to do 28 daily goals, and you've got to have 5 people that you shared this with. And the motivation there is to incentivize you to share that and also to incentivize your own health as well. You can't just share the app and not do the daily goals. You've got to share the app and do the daily goals together. And this is all about improving your health. If you look at the Eagle multiplier, you see this thing called accountability partner status. That's something we have a special group where people are sharing this and learning. And on that group, we work together. I host that group. In the week we chat and we look at what we can do to help other people get healthy and share the opportunity with other people as well. The website, once you log in and you register, you're going to be seeing this. So remember, we've just gone through the app now. Now we're talking about the website. This is now you would get a referral link, you would sign up, and then you would see all of this over here, and you would be able to take that forward and see the information. And the whole point of this app is that you fit into our daily lives. This isn't one of those things where you have to be a super athlete or you have to do a gazillion miles. This is for everybody, and somebody that's also doing a lot of fitness as well. And you don't have to do the steps all in one go. You can fit it into your daily life. So you can do a 15-minute walk here, another 15-minute walk. And the whole point is that we all get healthier together. And this app motivates you to take action. I also want to emphasize this is not a place where you're going to lose money. This is a membership where you get rewarded and you reward others. And we want a community of like-minded people that are healthy and we learn from each other, as well as we are positive, and it's a good place where we can make friends and work out together. The nice thing about doing something like this is you being part of a community and you make good friends in this process as well. And that's what we want to encourage as well. So let's talk about the money side of it, because people say, oh, well, I can make money out of this and that. Yes, you can. You don't have to. You can just use the app yourself. But instead of paying expensive marketing money and spending a gazillion of dollars out there on expensive, we just share it. And because you share it, you get the benefit of it. So from a referral point of view, if you have a direct referral, in other words, I share this opportunity with John, I'm going to earn 25% of John's revenue. And there's a reason for that, because John's going to ask me a lot of questions. John's going to want me to help him with the app. And on a second level, John might share this opportunity with somebody else. And then John's going to ask, well, you just help Susie on this one. And then you can earn up to 15% on that indirect, as we call it. We call it a second level, but it's indirect, essentially. So that would be John's direct. And that all gets paid in USDT, which is essentially US dollars. And for those that are familiar with the cryptocurrency, this is real dollars that you can use in the marketplace as well. For those people that really want to take this to the next level, because this is really a business in a box for you as well. It's a very low cost entry for you to make good monthly income. And for those people that achieve monthly $1,000 or more in sales and are at the diamond status, they would be part of the 5 bonus pool allocation. So what that means is that we take the total turnover of the business for the month, and then we look at who qualifies, and pro rata that gets shared out. So not only are you benefiting from your own sharing, but if you share this on a greater scale, you're going to qualify to share in the total business bonus as well, which I think is really awesome for that. So in other words, you as a company is sharing that incentive, and those payouts are paid in what we call the SCC tokens, which is something that is a token that will be listed during the third quarter of this year. So what is essentially, how does this work, and how does the commission. So we've tried to simplify this. Essentially, to activate, we want you to have your direct. So this is your 25, and then we want you to help the people share this opportunity, and that's where the incentive comes in, is to say, listen, help your John, help your Susan, help your people that you've shared that also build your community together. So as you activate that and you move forward, as you grow your core, so right now we have the core there, and let's say this person's only got one person that they've shared it, you're now getting an extra 3% bonus. But now all of a sudden, if you help that person, maybe a friend or somebody else, you in the red here at the top, helping your persons grow their business or share it, or if they want to grow it, or put people with them, you're now earning 6% on all of your indirects, which is a great incentive. Then you've got, when you get to 4 people that are direct and they've each got 2 people, that's just how the mathematics works. You get a rhodium, and then a diamond affiliate is the sort of top status. That's when you've got 5 people that you've shared this opportunity, and they've each brought in 2 people that they've shared this opportunity with. It could be their spouse, it could be their friend from work. And that's another thing, this is a product that as a business could be a tax deduction for HR, or if you're a CEO of your company or a manager, you can use this as an incentive for your staff to get healthy, and you can deduct that membership obviously from tax deductions. And I think that's a great opportunity for people to consider that, where if people are healthier, they're less likely to be off work, number one. And this is an opportunity where it's a community building exercise for the corporates, where everybody's looking after their health and they're getting rewarded financially and getting rewarded in prizes, etc. So it's a really good plus. So once you've essentially got your $1,000 or more, you effectively, this 5% means you're a stakeholder in the business. You've actually get sharing in the 5% total turnover of the business. New announcement for those that are probably weren't aware of this. We have a new payment solution. After I've finished presenting, I'm going to ask Philippe to maybe expand on that when we answer some questions. But I think this is really a great solution. We keep adding to this. We've got the voucher solution. We've got now the PayPal solution. There's a crypto solution. There's a credit card solution, debit order solution. There's lots of solutions for people to make payments. And what we find is the vouchers work quite nicely, something new. But we've also realized that some people are scared to put their data online. So the idea of the PayPal is that people can securely make payments, and this is quite big in America and some other countries, and in South Africa as well. If you need support, you on the website, you go to you hit on the little support button, and then you click on submit a ticket, and you put your category through. If there's an issue, just remember that they work from Monday to Friday, normal office hours, and they will get back to you or get to the tech or to the various department. So something I'm quite keen to share with you guys tonight, something a little different. I've done some little teasers in the WhatsApp group, and if you're not part of the WhatsApp group, please, maybe I'll share the link in the Zoom, or if you guys have got the link, please share it for those people, because we are growing, and we've seen a nice uptake and a lot of people using the trial membership. And this is something new that we've introduced. We wanted to be able to share this opportunity, allow people to actually physically earn real step points, have a 30-day free trial membership, so you yourself can share this opportunity to let somebody experience it, use the points, understand the brain game, walk them through it. And if they choose to become an active member, they would keep those points, which is fantastic. So they're basically getting a full month free. And even if you're a trial member yourself, meaning I've just joined, I'm trying it out, I also can share that with my spouse or my friends or my running club. So even as a trial member, you can share it with your friends, your family, and club members. And so if people decide to activate the app, then you're going to share in that marketing money and that sales support money that drives sales. You're going to earn that commission that gets paid to you when your members or your people that you've shared this with become active. And the step points, if you're a trial member and you become active, those step points that you've earned in the month of a trial become your points as well. So you really benefit here to be able to share this And that's why we want to have some social media fun now. I've done some videos and it'll be lovely to get some feedback from everybody over here. Where do you,
Rory,
yes, Philippe.
yeah,
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt. One very important thing, because it was not very well understood by the community, is that each member has an unlimited number of free trial membership to share. It's not one, two, or three. It's you if you have an access to an influencer, for example, and you want to share with them this opportunity, you can do it. If there's no limitation on the numbers, so more you share and more basically you can convert these people into members. So that's the idea behind this free trial membership.
Yeah, and I think that's an excellent point, Philippe, and thanks for, adding that because you can approach, a social media influencer and they want to monetize their channels. And you've got people that do fitness and health and all sorts of things out there. And if you posting on your website or you sharing it with others or you just having some fun now, and we'll look at some of these videos where you're just posting every day, chatting with people like Alan and the team there and the accountability partners. We don't have to overcomplicate this. We're doing a lot of videos now where you can just post those videos, copy and paste a saying, and literally just put it on your social media page and just say, I've committed to the 10K challenge and challenge people to do the same. And you know, if you get an influencer and they run with this, you're going to do extremely well out of that influencer. And we know how much influencers make out there in the marketplace. So if your mind's running and you've seen people that are gym influencers, it doesn't have to be anything. Anybody can share this. And as Philippe said, there's no limitation on the trial memberships. And especially for the influencer, they can say, you know, there's one post that I shared in the WhatsApp groups where there's a gym influencer that was actually put on by one of the accountability partners where it talks about the 10,000 steps reducing your death rate by 50%. This is a genuine scientific fact that we're sharing. And I think it's a healthy thing to be able to move forward with that. So,
Rory, we could be shared within any organization, a
yes,
company, with your colleagues, could be shared in your sport club, with
absolutely.
people you do sport with, any organization, any group, any community where we are part of, you can share this free trial to all these people. So it's a huge opportunity. And basically, if you have yourself followers, you
Yes.
can share. If you're active on social media, on TikTok or any other social media, if you want to share and give the opportunity to your followers by direct message or posting, you are free to do it. We're gonna give you links, and you have a potential community under you.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly it. And I think to highlight the point, as you said, it's unlimited to trial. And you could go to a park run or a park or a walk or you share it. I keep mentioning Alan's name tonight, but he had mentioned to me that he was actually went to his running club and he had spoken to some of his friends and they putting things together. So before you know it, you could have 50 to 100 people that are using the app and you're getting the benefit for sharing it. So I think the thing about feeling, you just post it. It's an opportunity. It's all about sharing. I don't really see this effectively like a sales thing. I see it as a sharing thing and sharing our health. We are sharing an opportunity where you can become member of a community, get rewarded for walking, benefit for walking. It doesn't need to, it's not a sales function, it's more of a sharing function. And I think once you get your head around that, I think that's very important. And then you'll be able to share this with the confidence, knowing that the opportunities are right there. And if you go to my business and you click on your dashboard and you get your link, you scroll down, you'll get a specific link and you click on that and you copy it and you've got your own code that you're going to use there. And maybe Gonzalo can add some onto this a little bit later once we've gone through some fun videos. So I wanted to share some of the social medias and just get your reaction. Please, while you're watching them, why don't you just comment because this will help me tell me if it's good or it's bad. and I'm trying to experiment a little bit here. Gonzalo and I are chatting, and we want to really have an opportunity where maybe in the WhatsApp groups once a day we post a nice little posting with a nice little video or saying, and all you do is you copy, paste, and put it on your social media. So let's have a look at the first one.
We commit. We commit. We commit.
So simple as that to get the attention. And I have checked with YouTube. You can, you know that you get those things called shorts. You can put an 8-second short there as well. So if you've got a YouTube channel and you put your link there, who knows who looks at it and clicks on the free trial.
I committed, right? I have committed too. Two sides. We both have committed taking the 10K challenge.
So let's look at this one. Again, please comment in the comments if you don't mind, because it would be lovely to get your point of view on these.
I'm going to do it. I commit to doing it, and I will do my 10,000 steps a day. That reduces death by 50%. It's time to take action.
I'm going to play it one more time.
I'm going to do it. I commit to doing it, and I will do my 10,000 steps a day. That reduces death by 50%. It's time to take action. I'm going to do it.
I could easily do the 10K challenge.
That's a good one. That's a good one, Rory. It's my favorite.
I could easily do the 10K challenge.
So if you're wondering why there's no sound, I specifically did that so people are almost checking their phone and like, I'm expecting somebody to say something, but you got the wording there, and it's like they're talking in silence, and it's like, is there something wrong with my phone? So you almost like pay a little bit more attention to what's being said here. And this one is not talking, but there's talking if you listen to the dogs.
Take the 10K challenge.
So we gonna do it then? Yes, for sure. I'm in for the 10K challenge if you are. So we gonna do it then? Yes, for sure. I'm in for the 10K challenge if you are.
So this is a little bit of fun. This is something, putting together, and I've got, 10 or 20 of these that we're going to generate and share. And the idea is that we have a fun post, we put it out there, and you can say, for example, I've done the 10K challenge, I've taken the 10K challenge, will you? So there's your free trial, walk, think, get rewarded. You can edit it. This is just to give you some ideas. Are you ready to move? Start the free 30-day challenge. Insert the link, challenge yourself, change your life. We can come up with some more. Take the 10K challenge and win. Join 100 plus already walking. It's actually a lot more than that. I need to just change it. That's the linking to the people that are in our WhatsApp group. So what I mean by the 100 plus is that we have a special WhatsApp group for people that motivate each other to do the 10K. But you obviously got a lot more members, but we can edit that one down. But it's, if you want to feel motivated and part of a group, there's, whether you know or not, there's 47 groups in our WhatsApp channel, which has languages, has countries. You just need to go and find a place that you're happy with as well. And you go into the channel and you go and look for the other groups and just join them. I just committed to the 10K challenge. Who's walking with me? So these are little ideas that we're putting forward, and I think it's time to have some fun, to get healthy, and to have fun and talk with friends and just get it out there. Let's just get healthy again. Let's have a positive environment about things. There's so much negativity sometimes in the world. We see like the world's almost blowing up all the time. And this is something now where we can all benefit from a health perspective and from a community perspective, and have a lot of fun doing it and get rewarded doing it. And those people that really understand how the multiplier works, I know, Sharon, I'm going to use your name. When the penny dropped, the penny dropped. And then you understood how it worked and got very excited about how it all works. So understanding the program and the value that you get out of it is actually phenomenal. And that's why I encourage you to understand a little bit more about how this works and the multipliers work. And we've got the community. You can ask questions, ask your question. We have accountability partners. Bianca, there's a lot of people here that are willing to help and share and grow with you. And that's the exciting part. So I'm going to hand back, Philippe, to yourself and Gonzalo. Maybe Gonzalo wants to do a free trial challenge, but let me hand back over to you.
Thank you, Rory. Yes, it's an amazing content, and I think anyone can create their own. I think we have some tools now where you create some nice video out there and share them. And we could do this contest over social media where, I remember, Rory, you were referring to the bucket challenge, remember?
Yeah, yes. With ice bucket, do the challenge.
Yeah, the ice bucket, sorry, the ice bucket challenge.
Yeah.
It could be a good way to do this sharing viral. Gonzalo, if you are there, maybe you could come and tell us how to share the free trial membership to as many people the member can.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. So yeah, I'm going to share again how you can, and as Philippe said, how you can share this link to hundreds of people, tens, whatever you want to do. There's no limit, and the network can handle anything that you can give to it. So I do want to go over a little bit, a few things, because I did see that there were some people that were experiencing some issues. And they're issues that are very easily to address right now. But normally you would come to your site and you're trying to get to you come to the StepClub site, and you're trying to get your free trial membership link so you can give to other people. So the first thing you have to do is you have to sign in like everybody else, if for whatever reason you have logged out in the past. So let me just log in. And okay, so I'm logged in. So where do you go? I think that Rory has already mentioned in his presentation, you go to your dashboard. So it's under My Business dashboard, and it's all the way at the bottom. And here it is. It's your free trial offer. What you got to do, it gets highlighted. You click on it, and here it is. So you're going to copy it. All right. Let me just get rid of this thing here. Okay, so you're going to copy it, and there you go. So you're going to share it to somebody, and a lot of people are testing it on their own computer first because they want to see what it looks like, or what have you, or they're signing somebody else up in their computer. So what are we going to do? You're going to open up a new tab. You're going to do this, and what happens? How many people have gotten the 404 page? Not found. It's why it's telling you this is because, as you can see up here, you're still logged in, right? So I'm still logged in, and it's telling you, hey, you can't sign yourself up. Basically, you can't do this on your own device if there's an account that's already open. So what you got to do, if you are going to do this for somebody else on the same device that an account is open, what you got to do is you got to log out. Okay, it's as simple as that. Now you can proceed with sharing the link. So you share the link to somebody, or you're testing it on your own device. But normally, most of you will give it to somebody else, and they have their own device that they'll open up, and they'll have no issues whatsoever. So what are you going to do? As you can see on this page, if you set up your profile properly, you're going to see that you can put a little image of who you are, and so there's no confusion. Someone will say, "Welcome to my site. My contact details are," and it'll have your name and your email. So what you're going to do is you're going to start the trial membership. So as you can see, the sponsor name is up here. It's StepClub in this particular case. And I'm just going to sign up. This is very simple. You guys have done this for the people who've been around for a while. They have done this many, many times. And I'm just going to, and Canada, it doesn't really matter at this point. City, I'm just going to put anything. And oops, it would help if I put a real email address, right? And here we go. So we're going to, it recognized me, it recognized that I'm not in the system, so it's asking me for a password. Okay, had I been in the system, it would not ask you for the password at this stage. There's no need, but it's going to tell you what are you going to do for your password in the future. So I'm going to register. And you guys have done this many times as well. It's asking me to request for an OTP. And I have 60 seconds, and it's going to appear here. There we go. It's usually very, very quick. I usually get this done in under 20 seconds. And there we are. Paste, and just under 20 seconds. Confirm. There's one more step. Claim your free trial. And success. And I'm in the system. As you can see, my account profile, Gonzalo plus 70. And I'm in here with all the information that I had. All right. There is something very interesting, and we touched upon it a little bit. We are starting to introduce PayPal. Right now, PayPal, it's going to be open for everybody, but right now PayPal is for people who are registered or are users of the system. And it's part of a product that you guys are very familiar with. And the product is vouchers. So there's two things. So here, if you're going to apply a voucher for yourself, this is where you would go. And also, and in that process, there are two things actually I wanted to show you. Let me just, before I do that, also in this link, the voucher link, same thing. So if you share a link with someone, it's also going to have the ability for that person to sign up with a voucher. But also, more importantly, you can actually pay by PayPal now if you wanted to. So if I want to apply, the wording is going to change a little bit now so that you can also know that you can actually pay by a voucher or with PayPal. But I'm just going to apply a voucher to myself. I'm going to come here. I have to put in the same one. I hope I'm not boring everybody, but this is important that we do this at least once so you can go over it. And you can ask questions, obviously. If I could spell, that would help. All right. So the system needs to know that it's actually you that's requesting this. So I believe I've actually generated this. So as you can see, the automatic payment is PayPal, as you can see here. Now, if you were to enter a code here and apply it, this would disappear. The $79.95 disappears to zero because essentially the code pays for that amount, and then you would place your order. Is that clear for everybody? Does anybody need me to actually go through that process? But you would enter the code here, as you've done many times. You would apply the code, and then you would place the order. So that's kind of cool. We have PayPal. It's going to be much more elaborate in the coming weeks. So you'll actually, as you all remember in the voucher section over here, there's also, oops, I want to go to vouchers. Oh, I see what's going on. See, I'm logged in. So I did the same mistake that I told you guys not to do. Let me log out. So see, it recognized I'm already part of the system. So it's telling you, you don't need to subscribe. You can just log in. So, okay. So this section here, monthly, quarterly, annual, there's actually going to be an added part with the PayPal. Are there any questions? Well, we can leave it to the end. I don't know if there's anything else to say at this point, but it's important that you understand that. It's important you understand why some of you are generating that error. Please be logged out. Just like as you've seen, even I made the mistake. I forgot to log out. It's very important as a general rule, if you see something's not working, make sure that you're logged out of all accounts. Well, your account on your device. And that's it.
Yeah,
I
Gonzalo,
don't know if anybody else.
I think this
Go ahead.
I think there's just two things.
Sorry.
Maybe we don't have to share this. I think the one is just to let people know, if they have shared the opportunity with somebody, that they will get anniversary letters or they will get emails. So they get over 2 weeks notification. So like a Netflix now, I think let's chat about that. And if somebody signs up for a trial voucher, do I get notified? I know that in the back office you can see the person's got the little black dot, so we know that that's the color coding. But there's a welcome letter, and we're working on a whole lot of letters for the people that join on the trial voucher. Is there so that's maybe just take them through that, and as the person that shared it, do I get notified in any way that somebody has signed up, or do I need to go and have a look at the back end?
Yeah, so you're gonna get so someone who signs up with a free trial, they're gonna get a free trial membership welcome. It's just telling you that you have the account for free for the next 30 days. During those 30 days, you'll periodically be getting the person will be getting emails just asking how things are going. We hope that by that time they're getting themselves involved with the community, with the different with the StepChain app, with the different WhatsApp groups, just getting involved, testing to see what it's all about, seeing how many points they can accumulate on the StepChain app. We're going to ask them, hey, how are things doing? If there's anything you want to, just checking up. And we're going to always give people the option to upgrade to a paid subscription. So that's what's going to happen there. I guess that was your question, right?
Could you maybe scroll down to see if it comes up, or does it show it on this particular email for the upgrade?
On the what?
On the web.
No. So the welcome email, no, because we assume it's too early. They're just starting their journey, right?
Yeah.
So the welcome email will never give them we're letting people breathe a little bit, get them, they just signed up for a free trial, but during the course of the 30 days, they're going to be asked, or told different ways that they can pay.
Now that WhatsApp group up there's to help them join the group. Is that correct? The join group there.
Yeah. So so these are the different WhatsApp groups. There are so many, and Rory has done a good job of setting up these WhatsApp groups. There's the 10K challenge, the join group, the main official page. There's so many that you can join. Again, during the process and during the emails that you get in the future, or during these 30 days, it might give you links to other WhatsApp groups that you can try, you can look at, and so on and so on. So, and then of course the final button is just if you just want to get going with your StepClub website, you can just go there. But your StepClub website will probably already be open at this stage, because when you get this, that's what it does. So.
Okay, super. And as somebody that shared it, how would I know that somebody's joined, Gonzalo? Is that in the back office, or do I get an email as well? Or are we working on that?
You're saying the sponsor itself?
Yes.
Themselves?
Yes.
No, at this point, no, but that will be something that'll happen in the near future, where the sponsor, and this is something that what we're trying to do is to toggle it on and off, because if you are actually at a conference and you've given out to 1,000 people, you may not want to be told 1,000 times or what have you that someone signed up to a trial membership. It'll be up to you. So we're trying to give you the choice to you. But right now, it's not on. But you can check in your genealogy, right? So if you go, everybody can go to the genealogy and they can see, and it's going to be a little black mark, like all the other ones are color coded. This one's going to be a little black dot, saying that there's a trial member in your genealogy, and you can all do that through your dashboard.
And then you click on that black dot, and it actually gives you the contact information of that person, correct?
100%.
Yeah, so you can get the. So if you watching are you on the website and you've just gone to a fitness club and you've got 30 people that sign up, then you'll go into your back office, click on those dots, obviously upload that information, and then you've got that information, and you don't have to reach out to them every day. It's just maybe, we're going to share that in the accountability partners, sort of what sort of things, when to focus on that, and say just a little welcome. And we got the AI Steppy that's still learning, but that would be one thing I would share with them immediately. Gonzalo, say, don't have to answer all the information. We've got documents with troubleshooting, frequently asked questions, and we're going to be chatting again with the accountability partners. And we now that we've got the trial voucher going, we want to do a lot more presentations of the of separate. So obviously this call is for the head office. So this is an opportunity for yourselves as members to engage directly with Gonzalo and Philippe. But what we going to be doing and the accountability partners, there's no limitation. We've got a little basic presentation that you can share, and I'm looking at expanding some basic workshops, and we can sort of just pop in and just share this opportunity. I know some people don't like presenting, and there are some people that do like sharing the opportunity. So for me, it's just take the challenge, get people on board. They can, over a month, they can have 4 meetings here. They could, have the regular meetings, or they can have a little workshop meeting on the side with some of the people. So I think really good. I think we've done a good job so far to get through here, Philippe. And again, thank you to you and your team for making all the changes and making this possible. So thank you, Philippe.
Sure. And I would like to going back a little bit about Steppy, because it's very important. It's a very important part of this project. Steppy is an assistant. Is your assistant. It's your assistant for any question you have about this about StepChain and StepClub. It's reachable very easy through WhatsApp. Basically it's a WhatsApp account. You just have to have the Steppy contact in your list, and you ask Steppy any question about StepClub, about the commission, about the steps, about the calculation of the rewards, anything you may think of as a question, it answers. If, of course, Steppy doesn't answer your question, you still have the help desk on the website, and you can drop a little message if you have an issue that Steppy cannot help you with. But honestly, it's an assistant for you. It's all the question when you share the free membership. You also share the Steppy contact number, because it will respond for you, and it will answer all the questions that the free trial member will have when it's downloading and whatever. You don't have to answer if you share 1,000 times the free trial member, you won't be able to handle 1,000 questions. That's why we set up Steppy for you. It will do the job, the first line of job, which is answering the basic question, even complex question. You can test it. It's pretty good. And Rory, thank you for your help setting up this assistant. I think it's a big part of it's a huge part of this project.
No, thank you. And I think with AI, and we're all learning, it's a sort of the buzzword right now. I think where we're going, we've got some other things that we're working on, Philippe, that we can't announce just yet, but it's very exciting stuff in the social media space and the influencer space. So I highly, highly recommend that you start sharing the those videos. I can send out a link and just start posting out there. You'll be surprised what happens and getting out there. So my challenge to you is maybe this week, maybe post 1 or 2 posts. We'll be sharing those videos again in the WhatsApp, and I'll be putting some call to actions and with the accountability partner. So I think that's it from me, Philippe. We always say we want to keep this 1 hour. We don't want to have one of those meetings to drag on and drag on. So and you've got Paris there for
Let's jump to the last slide of the presentation, because next week will be the 10th of the month, and we're going to be doing the lucky draw. You know, we have a list. We are working on the list of qualified members who did these daily goals every day of the month, and we're going to be doing the lucky draw next week. And we're going to pick up 5 winners, and each winner will go home with 100 USDT. It's now a tradition. We do that for almost a year now, and we have hundreds and hundreds of lucky winners having this. Some won twice, and remember, if you win 3 times, it's 1,000 USDT. So we're going to pretty cool, and I know that we're going to have a lot of people attending next week.
Yeah, and I think one of the things that we've also discussed on previous meetings, that we share the people that are on that draw, and you need to be there next week to accept your prize. We don't, and if you're not there personally, you need to have somebody representing you. I think that's important, because those people that are making the effort for the meeting and coming through, it's a nice thing for everybody gets around the table as well. And Philippe, last month I missed it by 60 steps, I think it was. So this month, I know I'm on the board. I was heartbroken. I missed it by 60 steps. I did everything else but 60 steps. Didn't make it. So this time, if I'm going to look out for my name on that board, and who knows, maybe I'm lucky for the $100.
And again, but the group of 10K challenge group is the best way to achieve these daily goals, because it's about community support, it's about motivation, it's about collective help. This is everything about the step chain and the StepClub concept.
We got 114 members that have joined the 10K challenge. So what I'm going to do is, I think, well, I'm not sure if everybody here is, I'm going to put an invite on the link group here in the chat. So if you're up for the 10K challenge this month and want to improve your health and have fun and chat with people and learn a lot from everybody, you can find the link. I'm just going to paste it now, and join the 10K challenge. And this is really, it's nice to see what people are doing as well. They're sharing sort of walking pictures and everything. It's just really quite nice. So Philippe, thank you very much. Thank you everybody for joining. And we'll look out for lots of announcements happening this week, and communication and emails will be going out as well. So thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody. See you next week.
Okay, bye for now.
I could easily do the 10K challenge.